Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Uh, the two train carriages, each of mass 5,000, roll towards each other on a horizontal frictional surface. One is traveling at speed of 2 meter and the other is traveling 1. So we take opposite one as negative, right? They collide and join together. What is the kinetic energy lost during this collision? Achha, this is a long question. यानी कि it has more working. पहली kinetic energy कितनी होगी बेटा? अगर loss पढ़ना है तो it means we should know the initial kinetic energy. तो kinetic energy होती है mass half m into v square plus half m into v square. तो वो -1 का भी स्क्वायर लेंगे इवन बेटर नोट इंक्लूड नेगेटिव चॉइस इज योर्स तो यू विल गेट आंसर इसका आंसर 10,000 आएगा इसका 2,500 एंड 12,500 विल बी इनिशियल काइनेटिक एनर्जी अच्छा व्हेन दे ज्वाइन इसका मतलब इनकी वेलोसिटी सेम हो जाएगी फाइनल तो वो फाइंड करने के लिए काइनेटिक एनर्जी वी नीड टू नो द फाइनल वेलोसिटी तो वो कैसे whenever there is collision we use formula m1u1 plus m2u2 is equal to m1v1. There is nothing very specific about this question. Only it has a long working. It takes longer time. Right, Beta ji? So now have a look. Okay, what is m1? 5,000. Initial velocity 2. 5,000. Initial velocity -1. और फाइनल वेलोसिटी दोनों की सेम है लेट अस से x so 5,000x plus 5,000x will make it 10,000x if you allow me right beta ji just give me a minute Hasib तो ये हो जाएगा जी 10,000 minus 5,000 और x जो 10,000 डिवाइड हो जाएगा the final velocity will be 0.5 meters per second तो फाइनल काइनेटिक एनर्जी कितनी हो जाएगी when they stick together they behave like single object so half mv square mass we will take to be 10,000 and velocity is half so beta ji it will make if I'm not wrong please correct me it will make it 1250 joule so what is the the Saroj can you hear me now beta can you see the screen अच्छा अब आ रही है स्क्रीन आपको नजर
Sir.
okay Saroj were you able to understand
Yes, sir.
okay check the answer as well ओके जी इस दफा बेटा अब चेक करो आपको अब स्क्रीन नजर आ रही है जी हसीब यू हैड अ क्वेश्चन बेटा
हमने ये लास्ट टाइम नहीं लिया था आपने लेटेस्ट कोई पेपर 2 नहीं
जी
लिया
जी
था
बेटा मैंने शेयर किया था वो पेपर 2 है बस एक बच्चे ने सरोज हसन एनी अदर क्वेश्चन बेटा
Sir, can we not treat it as an object with mass 10,000 and velocity of 1 meter per second?
नो नो बेटा velocities will not be added Velocity is where you are making mistake. Masses will be added. Like ना अगर आप एक you are traveling in a vehicle, in a car, and you are five people in the car, right? The speed of the car is 80, then speed of each person is 80 as well. That it is running along the car, moving along the car, right? So the speeds will be same. It will not say that each is having a speed of 80 and you will add the speed of 80 speed for all five to make it 400. No. So this will be the same common speed of both the speed where you are telling it wrong. Otherwise, it's correct. Right, Vedaji? Do you understand? The final speed
Yes,
will be
sir.
same. So we will add the mass, but speed will be same for both. Any other questions, Surosh?
Sir, question number 16.
A model car travels at constant velocity. This is a very important part of constant velocity. Point of the question: 12 meter per second in a state. The input power to engine is this. The efficiency engine is what is the total horizontal resistive force. With a constant velocity is when driving force is equal to the frictional force, resistive force, right? So it means कि अगर हमें horizontal resistive force required है तो driving force will be same. अच्छा इंजन की ड्राइविंग फोर्स क्या होती है? Efficiency is given. Formula for efficiency is output power over input into 100. Efficiency is, this is percentage efficiency, बेटा इनपुट 800 है, राइट? आउटपुट पावर का फॉर्मूला, बेटा पावर का एक फॉर्मूला हमने 4-5 पढ़े हैं, लेकिन उनमें सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट जो यूज ए लेवल में होता है एएस में वो फोर्स इनटू वेलोसिटी. तो वेलोसिटी इज गिवन ना, तो एफ इज द ड्राइविंग फोर्स और वही रेजिस्टिव फोर्स है. Velocity is 12. I have used this formula as output there. Right, beta Hassan?
Okay, sir.
ठीक है. अब now rest you can solve. What do you think? ये cancel हो जाएगा. 48, 4 should be the 40 should be the answer. Right, beta ji? Done?
Yes, sir.
Ji, any other question, beta? Okay. Can we start P2?
Yes, sir.
Sure. बाकी सारे
Yes,
क्वेश्चन
sir.
किए हैं हसन, सरोज?
जी सर हो गया सर ये वाला
Okay, beta ji, in P2 we are starting this November 24, P22, P2 variant 2. अच्छा दो क्वेश्चन है वो मैं प्रेफर करूंगा सबसे ज्यादा, वो है वेव और इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. ये मैं कंप्लीट करवा रहा हूँ, ठीक है? This is electricity and the previous one was wave. So let's start with question number 4. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. With reference to the direction of transfer energy, compare the oscillation of transverse and longitudinal wave. But in longitudinal wave, the vibration of particles, oscillation of particle is parallel to the transfer of energy. Transfer of energy means wave. And transfer wave, the oscillation of particle is perpendicular to the direction of transfer of energy. Transfer of energy means the wave, right? अच्छा, the pipe is open at one end, close at one end. तो एक वैसे याद रखें कि ओपन एंड वन एंड एंड क्लोज एंड वन एंड में एक जो फॉर्मूला होता है मैं आपके लिए लिख रहा हूँ. इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी कि ये अभी यूज भी होगा. 4L और इसमें n जो सा होता है वो सिर्फ ओड मल्टीपल्स होते हैं. अभी जरूरी नहीं है कि इट इज टू बी यूज्ड हियर. फिर बेटा दी पिस्टन कैन स्लाइड फ्रीली एंड इट इज एट अ डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द ओपन एंड. तो ये इज द लेंथ, ये जो एल यहाँ मेंशन हुआ, ठीक है? A loudspeaker is positioned near this, emits a sound of single frequency stationary wave is formed. बेटा stationary wave की निशानी क्या होती है साउंड में? Loud sound will be heard, right? हाउ वुड यू नो कि स्टेशनरी वेव आ गई साउंड में? नजर तो नहीं आता लाउड साउंड। ड्रॉ अ लेटर ए एट द पोजीशन ऑफ एंटी नोड। एंटी नोड ओपन एंड पर होता है, लेकिन एक बात बताऊं, या एक मार्क का है, हमने पढ़ा है कि एंटी नोड ओपन एंड पर होता है लेकिन थोड़ा सा बाहर होता है, राइट? तो आप उसको स्ट्रेट अवे वैसे यहां भी कर सकते हैं। द स्पीड ऑफ द साउंड इज दिस, डिटरमाइन द फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ द साउंड। अच्छा बेटा, वन थिंग, ये ओपन एंड पे नोड है तो दिस इज एंटी नोड है, तो क्लोज एंड पे नोड होता है। नोड और एंटी नोड में जो डिस्टेंस होता है दैट इज क्वार्टर ऑफ वेवलेंथ। 4 डिवाइड हो रहा है, इधर मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगा, तो इट विल मेक 18, 0. P over lambda। जी बेटा जी, कैन यू हियर मी क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
Beta, were you able to see what we did in question wave? We have completed the question of wave. How much you were able to see of it?
I saw until determining frequency.
So this was done.
Yes.
Okay. So next time it says piston is moved to the left. When the piston is moved to the left, it means the distance between the open and the piston is said to be L, length. We are increasing the length. And then it says to have same number of antinodes. With a number of nodes and antinodes, they come, they are related with this number small n. It means we have to keep the small n to be fixed. Means there will be only one antinode as it was already there. So in this situation, when there is antinode and node, this is the first most sound stationary wave loud sound you can produce. इससे छोटी possible नहीं है. So in this situation, n is equal to 1. So it says, so you have to keep n is equal to 1. When it says you have to keep same number of antinode or even nodes, उनके number same रखने हैं. Small n is to be kept constant. So state and explain the change in made to frequency. So beta, you want to keep n to be same, b remains the same, velocity same रहती है. So there is inverse relation between frequency and length. You should mention. According to this formula, frequency and length are inversely proportional. So it means when we increase the length, the frequency is required to decrease. Clear, beta? Will you be able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's move to the next part. Next question. Current. Define potential difference. What is the work done by a unit charge? EMF में होता है work done in moving a unit charge. So this is the work done by a unit charge. Don't need to say कि वो positive charge है negative. Unit charge to move through a conductor or between 2 points. ठीक है? तो दोनों में से मैं रिपीट कर रहा हूँ. Electric potential difference is work done by a unit charge in moving through a conductor or moving between 2 points. Right, beta? A power supply, 3 resistors, and a component X are connected. Beta, this is the symbol of heater. Right? This is the symbol of a heater. G. And a component connected, you can say, see that we are having current, EMF, show that the potential difference across the resistance is this. So beta, that is quite easy. We are knowing R and the current here will be 7. So the potential difference will be I into R. I is 7 and resistance is 0.86. Right? You will get your answer. Determine the current in I1. So we need to find the current I1. How can you find? Beta, there can be more than a way. There can be more than a way. It's not necessary जो मैं कर रहा हूँ, the same working you should be doing, right? अच्छा जी, we need to have this potential difference. Can you tell me the answer, please, beta? Because it is required for the next.
6 volts.
Exactly, it is 6 or 6 point something.
6.02.
Okay. So you can take it is to be 6 volt. Now we want to find the current. It means there were 230 volt and 6 volt are being consumed here. So the remaining 224 volt will be consumed here and here. They both are in parallel to each other, right? So we know the R for I2 and the voltage. We can find its this I2. by using I is equal to V over R. So I is equal to V over R. Can you please help me in that? 224 divided by 170.
1.32.
1.32. So beta, this will be the value of I2 and the total current is 7 ampere. So I1 will be equal to 7 minus I2 means 7 minus 1.32. The answer will be 5.68 if I'm not wrong in ampere. So this is one of the method. You can use any other method if you wish so. This I think is easier one. Do you understand, Ivan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Rosh and Hassan चले आगे बेटा. 2 marks. Calculate the potential difference across component X. अब उसके लिए भी क्या होता है? Sometime हमें indirectly करना पड़ता है. बेटा, we know आप you know now कि I1 is 5.68. And now you have to find the potential difference across X. तो उसके लिए we do not know its resistance भी नहीं पता इसकी. We only know the current. तो वी नो दिस. हम इसके वोल्ट फाइंड कर लें वोल्टेज. तो इस पूरे पोर्शन को कितना वोल्टेज मिल रहा है? 224. तो इसमें से सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे इसके वोल्टेज को इसमें से, यू विल गेट दिस. सो इसके वोल्टेज क्या होंगे? आई इंटू आर. आई वन कितना है? 5.68. यू कैन डू 5.7 एज वेल, लेकिन लेट इट बी 5.68. प्लीज कैन यू मल्टीप्लाई एंड टेल मी द आंसर. 5.68 multiplied by 2.4.
13.63.
So this is the 13.63 is the voltage it is consuming. So there were total 224 voltage here, right? So it means X will be getting 224 minus 13.63. Actually, this is a whole number. You can do up to 1 decimal place as well. Choice is yours. Can you please share me the answer?
210.3637.
37. So let it make it forward, make it round. You can even write 200 to 10, right? Because values in 100, the decimal will not make that much difference. So 210 can be the answer, right, beta ji? So next part, it says calculate the power dissipated in component X. So power dissipated, we have formulas I square R, V square over R, and VI. As we do not know the resistance, so we will prefer only this formula. The V voltage is 210. You can write it 0.4, choice is yours. And I was 5.68, if I'm not wrong. Enough? 5.68 ampere. The answer will be in watt, that is already mentioned. G. Purpose of this circuit is to provide power to component X. Determine the percentage efficiency of the circuit. So beta, actually, jo it is given, we are to provide over main function purpose is to provide power to this. It means the power we have calculated is output power. This was over main function, right? The power which is to dissipated in component X. The purpose of this circuit is to provide power to component of X. No, this is not output. Maybe the purpose of this circuit, component X, and determine the percentage efficiency of this circuit. So this is output power. what we have calculated. This is the power which the component will be consuming, right? This is the power which is given to this. And the power given by the circuit will be from the battery. Formula is V times I. So multiplying these two will give you the input power. The power reaching the component X will be the output power. So efficiency is output over input, and it is saying to be in percentage. So output power will be this, the 210, 5.68. You can do 5.7 as well. And the input will be 230 times the same formula we are using, right? Multiplied by 100. Right, Vedaji? Do you understand?
Yes,
Is it
sir.
clear? Okay. So, Betaji, the input will be the circuit is providing the input will be the power which the circuit is providing, the battery is providing. So, battery now has a V of 230 and I is 7. Current is 7. So, this will be input power. And the power which is given to this component, that is over output, right? That is 210 multiplied by I, 5.68. We are using formula V into I both time for output and input, right, Betaji? The resistor of resistance is removed, leaving an open circuit in the lower branch. There is no change to the resistance of component. State whether the current in the output, the power supply increases, decreases, or remains the same. Now, beta, look at this. Beta G, this circuit was, let's see, this is the resistance, and ahead of this resistance, there were two parallel paths. Beta, the parallel combination reduces the resistance. Parallel में resistance को apply करते हैं, resistance is load. अगर आप उनमें से एक resistor को remove कर दोगे, तो now resistance decrease नहीं होगी. Now these two resistors will add it, so combined resistance will add up. तो combined resistance add up होने से what happens कि जो करंट होगा पीछे से वो डिक्रीज हो जाएगा, तो टोटल करंट विल बी लोड. लेकिन प्रीवियसली जो करंट था वो दो पार्ट्स में डिवाइड हो रहा था, इसमें भी और इसमें भी. नाउ दैट विल बी स्ट्रेट अवे इसको पास करेगा, इसमें नहीं है, तो इसको पहले से ज्यादा करंट मिलेगा, राइट? और वी कैन सोल्व के अगर ये नहीं है हमारे पास, इसको हम रिमूव कर देते हैं पैरेलल में. तो द कंबाइंड करंट विल डिक्रीज, ये वाला करंट डिक्रीज हो जाएगा बिकॉज कंबाइंड रेजिस्टेंस डिक्रीज. तो इसको कम वोल्टेज मिलेंगे, तो दिस विल रिसीव मोर वोल्टेज. तो ज्यादा वोल्टेज मिलेगा, करंट विल इंक्रीज. तो दिस इज द आंसर फॉर दिस. आई विल रिपीट इट. तो बेटा करंट इंक्रीजेस as potential difference across X is increasing. Q, let me repeat. So beta, when you remove this resistor, the combined resistance is increased. क्योंकि parallel combination resistance को decrease करता है ना, तो when parallel combination में resistance decrease होगी, ये पैरेलल में, अगर पैरेलल को रिमूव कर देंगे, अब नाउ रेजिस्टेंस विल बी इंक्रीज्ड. रेजिस्टेंस इंक्रीज होगी तो जो करंट है वो डिक्रीज होगा. तो बेटा इसको जो वोल्टेज मिल रहा है ना आई इंटू आर, ये तो फिक्स है, तो इसको आई कम मिलेगा तो इसको मिलने वाला वोल्टेज डिक्रीज हो जाएगा. तो टोटल वोल्टेज आर सेम. अगर इट विल रिसीव लेस वोल्टेज, So more voltage will be given to the other components. It means X will receive larger voltage. ज्यादा voltage V is equal to IR और resistance उसमें क्या change नहीं हुई है. So current will increase. Do you understand? Right, beta ji?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now question of your choice. Wave और electricity के दो questions मैंने खुद करवाए हैं. Any question of your choice? जी बेटा. जी बेटा जी, any question of your choice?
Question 6.
Compare alpha particle with positive beta with their masses and charges. Alpha is made up of 2 protons, 2 neutrons, and beta particles are positive electrons. The charge on one proton is equal to charge on one electron, but in proton it is positive. So it has a charge of positive 2 and positive beta has a charge of plus E. So this is the comparison. And masses. Beta, if you see 1836 times the mass of one electron or beta particle will be equal to one proton. It is about 1800, you can say. And 1838 times of mass of one electron will give you the mass of one neutron. You can again say it is about 1800. So there are 2 proton, 2 neutron, means they are 4 of proton and neutron. It means the mass of alpha particle is 4 multiplied by 1800. I am rounding it off, of the mass of positive beta particle. That is almost 7,200 times. So in mass, alpha particle is about 7,000 times heavier than beta, right? Nucleus P undergoes alpha decay to form nucleus Q. Nucleus Q then undergoes further decay to form nucleus R. The proton and nuclear numbers of P and R shown, they are given. So figure, draw the cross to show the proton number of Q. Label your answer. So beta, we should know कि किसी भी न्यूक्लियस में से अगर एक अल्फा पार्टिकल एमिट होता है तो अल्फा हैज मास नंबर 4 एंड चार्ज नंबर 2, तो ऊपर वाला नंबर से 4 माइनस हो जाता है, नीचे वाले नंबर में से 2 माइनस. और अगर पॉजिटिव बीटा डिके होता है तो ऊपर वाला नंबर स्टेज द सेम, नीचे वाला एक माइनस. और अगर नेगेटिव बीटा डिके होता है, नीचे वाला नंबर एक ऐड हो जाता है, प्रोटॉन नंबर. यू शुड लर्न दिस इक्वेशन. तो बेटा अब वो कह रहा है कि न्यूक्लियस पी अल्फा डिके कर रहा है, तो उसका जो मास नंबर है, न्यूक्लियर नंबर, वो 4 कम हो जाएगा, यानी इधर आ जाएगा 212. और उसका चार्ज नंबर 2 कम हो जाएगा, यानी 84 से 82. तो दिस इज द क्यू, राइट बेटा जी? तो दिस इज वेयर द क्यू इज फॉर्म्ड. मैं रिपीट कर रहा हूं, आई होप यू कैन सी कि P अंडरगोज अल्फा, तो अल्फा डिके में 4 नंबर उसका कम हो जाता है, मास नंबर, चार्ज नंबर 2 नंबर डिक्रीज हो जाएगा, प्रोटॉन नंबर 2 डिक्रीज हो जाएगा. सो दिस इज द पोजीशन ऑफ Q. नाउ state the name of the particle emitted as Q decays to R. बेटा Q से R में जाना है तो ये एक प्रोटॉन नंबर इंक्रीज हो रहा है ना? तो एक प्रोटॉन नंबर कब इंक्रीज होता है? जब ये नेगेटिव बीटा होता है. और याद रखना है, नेगेटिव बीटा के साथ एक एंटी न्यूट्रिनो भी बीटा होता है और पॉजिटिव बीटा के साथ न्यूट्रिनो भी। तो ये प्रोटॉन नंबर इंक्रीज हो रहा है ना, एंड मास नंबर स्टेज द सेम व्हेन वी मूव फ्रॉम क्यू टू आर। तो प्रोटॉन में हमने पढ़ा ना बीटा में कि मास नंबर दोनों में सेम रहते हैं, और इंक्रीज कब होता है प्रोटॉन नंबर, व्हेन इट रिलीजेस नेगेटिव बीटा। तो इट्स माइनस बीटा डीके what we say, and what are the name of particles? Negative beta and an anti-neutrino is emitted. Right, beta ji? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, before the alpha decay, P is traveling at a constant velocity. After the decay, Q has a velocity of this. Firstly, it was at constant velocity. After decay, it has a velocity and 68 angle original path. The alpha particle has velocity this, and angle theta is this. Use the principle of conservation of momentum to determine theta. Calculate the kinetic energy. So, beta, this is when angle is involved. This is the conservation of momentum in two dimensions. तो उसमें देखते हैं horizontally और vertically. अच्छा, honestly, इसने P के बारे में कोई information नहीं given है, which was moving horizontally. तो why don't we move to the vertical वाले component? कैसे? क्योंकि हॉरिजॉन्टल नहीं ना दिया, तो हम ना सिर्फ पहले वर्टिकल कंपोनेंट्स को देखेंगे वर्टिकली। तो क्या है कंजर्वेशन ऑफ मोमेंटम? टोटल इनिशियल मोमेंटम इज इक्वल टू टोटल मोमेंटम आफ्टर कोलिजन या आफ्टर ब्लास्ट, आफ्टर एक्सप्लोजन, आफ्टर स्प्लिटिंग। तो टोटल इनिशियल मोमेंटम, तो व्हेन वी से ना वर्टिकली, तो टोटल इनिशियल मोमेंटम वर्टिकल मोमेंटम विल बी जीरो, क्योंकि ये इट वाज नॉट हैविंग एनी वर्टिकल मोशन, विल बी टोटल फाइनल वर्टिकल। तो बेटा जी जो मास नंबर होता है हमारे पास, वो अल्फा का होता है 4u, ये यू शुड रिमेंबर। और क्यू का मास नंबर क्या है, यहां से देखेंगे, दिस इज अ गुड पार्ट, 212u। तो बेटा जी मोमेंटम होता है मास मल्टीप्लाई बाय वेलोसिटी, तो 212u विल बी मल्टीप्लाइड with this 1.3 10 raised to power 5. Beta, can you help me? Can you tell me the momentum? Or you can right away. Right. इसका momentum हो जाएगा mass is 4u. तो बेटा 4u multiplied by 150 10 raised to power 5. लेकिन we are looking for vertical component. तो इसका vertical component क्या होगा? Times sin theta plus इसका Q का वर्टिकल कंपोनेंट विल बी डाउनवर्ड, नेगेटिव में होगा, माइनस खुद ही लगाएंगे, दिस इज द मेन पॉइंट, एंड इट्स मास इज 212 टाइम्स u, 1.3 10 raised to power 5 and sine of 68. अच्छा बेटा, प्लस माइनस becomes minus, this all minus value will become positive on the other side. So यहाँ I'm going to solve it for you. It becomes 200 times u, 10 raised to power 5 sine 68, 4u, 150 10 raised to power 5 times sine 30. U will be cancelled by u, 10 raised to power 5 cancel with each other. Rest you can solve. Calculate the kinetic energy of alpha particle. As we know, its velocity formula is half mv square. The mass is 4 times u, but we need energy in joule. So beta, the 4u, u is equal to 1.66 in, we need mass in kg, minus 2727 kg. So this is, we need to put mass in, and the speed is given to be 150 10 raised to power 5. And now you can solve. Do not forget this square. Right, beta ji? That is all from my side today for AS. And Friday, there will be no class this Friday, but there will be class on Saturday and Sunday both. Right, beta ji?
Okay, sir.